What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have our season 5 roadmap blog post. This is the artwork that they have, pretty much showcasing the entire update. So this is what you're looking at right here. Jumping into it, so there's a lot to talk about. It first starts off with the MW3 overview. We got some multiplayer maps coming in. We got brand new core 6v6 maps. The very first one is called Bait. This map will be available during launch. It is a medium-sized map, completely brand new. These are the different angles that they show of this brand new map, and then they also provide a different photo. So it's like a sunny beach type of vibe with the boathouse and all that they got going on. The second map that we have also available at launch is called the Yard. This is going to be a brand new small size map, probably going to be in these small mosh pits and all that. This is a cell shaded map as well. Could indicate at a crossover, some sort of collab coming in the future. And these are the photos that they provide of it, the different angles, as well as some operator skins that are showcased on the map itself. And then there's a third map coming in at launch, which these are going to be the variant maps. The first one is Cell Ship, which is a 6v6 small scale new variant of Shipment. And this is what it looks like with like the cell shaded colors, the cartoony effect. And the next one after that is called Tune Oxide, which will also be available at launch. Has to do with Rust getting the remake, and it's being set at nighttime. And the third remake is going to be called Ink House, which is a Stash House variant, small scale once again, cell shaded, looks very similar to the regular. And that's pretty much everything we have on the maps. They don't talk about any of the reloaded maps for some reason, so maybe they're saving that for a separate blog. Now we jump into the modes. There's one called Slam Deathmatch, which will be available in the season. The description says, wrestle up your finest finishing moves in the spin on traditional team deathmatch. It's still all about eliminations in Slam Deathmatch, but in this mode, weapons can only down your enemies. To earn points, you must finish off opponents by hitting them with a finishing move. All finishing moves will be randomized WWE finishers and will be in the upcoming Slam Deathmatch brawls, and the mode will only be available during the WWE SummerSlam event starting on July 31st. So that's the release date that we have for that. And then they also talk about another mode called the Arcade Playlist coming in season. Power up with the return of Arcade, featuring 2 new strategic abilities and several exciting new power weapons. In addition, all arcade players will benefit from increased jump height and ability to slam non-damaging to quickly return to the ground. And here are the brand new abilities. 2 new abilities arrive. Players can ground slam, pretty much doling out the damage in an area of effect upon landing from a jump. If successfully completed within range of an enemy, the blow can be lethal. Force Field is a defense ability, creating a big transparent bubble around the player that defends against incoming bullets. As the Force Field absorbs more damage, it will eventually be destroyed. And for the weapons, delivers the pain with 5 new power weapons. Sledgehammer melee increased knockback ability, minigun battle rage ability, more sniper rifle explosive knockback effect, TYR pistol, akimbo snake shot, dragon's breath, and push dagger melee big lunge ability. Then we jump into the next mode called the COD Warrior, which will be available at launch. They said minigames anyone. COD Warrior is a new mode that puts 3 teams of 2 to the test in a series of randomized quickfire minigames. Every round wins 1 point. The first team to reach 5 points will win the whole game. Be prepared for minigun mayhem. Round timers for minigames will range from 30 to 90 seconds, and all minigames will be weapon based and give operators 1 life with no respawn. So these are the photos that they provide, and the different modes are beat up the car, which is 60 seconds. Each team spawns with a sledgehammer in a vehicle. The first team to destroy their car wins. The next mode is called Breacher Brawl. Round time 60 seconds. All operators are provided unlimited breacher drones as their only armament. Survive to win. Bullet time. Round time 60 seconds. Test your reflexes against extremely low velocity weapons, allowing you to better sidestep and evade enemy fire. Survive to win. And then Shoot. Round time 30 seconds. Spawn in a circle with every operator wielding a powerful TYR handgun. Draw fast and survive to win. And then they got the other modes, Don't Shoot. And this one works the exact opposite of the last mode. If you shoot, you lose. And then you have Drone Wars. All operators spawn with a Storm Ender and Bomb Drone. And then Fragged, which you get unlimited frag grenades only. The Hunt. Operators are assigned the role of a hunter or runner. Hunters must eliminate the runners who have no weapons to fight back. Knives. Operators spawn with knives only. Meta loadout. Do your best with the ironic take on the meta as operators duke it out with the poorly optimized loadouts. Miniguns for everyone. Prepare for brutal combat as each operator is provided a juggernaut suit and a minigun. Then there's the last ninja standing. Operators battle with throwing stars, only those while benefiting from increased movement speed and jump height. And then Revive. Each team spawns with a downed operator. The first team to locate and revive their downed teammate wins. Then you have Shocking. All players must battle on the permanent effects of a shock stick. Turret time. All operators are provided with the Storm Ender and remote turret. Survive to win. And then there's other game modes coming in, which they mentioned. There's one called Fishfection in mid-season. Avoid the hook and the slippery twist on infected. Equipped with only the compound bow and the spear as your weapons in the fish section, where it's your goal to prevent getting eliminated by a bloodthirsty school of fish operators composed of previously fallen players, which they confirmed the compound bow here, and we'll talk about later in the video. The other mode called Paintball, it says paintball played predominantly on small maps and in modes like capture the flag and kill confirm give players increased movement ability for the duration of the mode. Replaces all bullet effects with paint splatters. That means every weapon is a one-shot kill, so take cover behind a bunker of choice. Game modes defuse or destroy. Expect an explosive twist on search and destroy at mid-season 2. In this round-based objective, teams take turns attacking and defending bomb sites. The twist, this mode round starts with a bomb already planted in one of 2 possible locations, putting a literal ticking time bomb into play as teams alternate to defend and defuse. Then they talk about ranked play. They provide a couple of photos. That stays the same. The rewards are a little bit different, and these are what they look like, but it's just the same old regular ranked play. Then you got a new tactical EMP grenade, which is going to be available at launch. This deactivates enemies' electronic and disrupts enemy sensors for a short time. Even if no equipment is affected, you're still negatively impacted on the HUD of any players caught in the blast. But anyways, the next thing we jump into is the zombies overview. So this is all going to be happening in the mid-season update. They said the final story mission, Operation Deadbolt, must face the ultimate challenge in confronting the entity in a terrifying new section of the Dark Ether, using Ethereum launch pads to soar through the environment and keep away from the dangerous hordes of undead lurking on the ground. Prepare to abandon all hope as you make your way towards the climactic conclusion and the final boss. So they're going to be ending it off here. Survive the narrative-driven final story mission to unlock the conclusion cinematic and secure the first piece needed to access the new Dark Ether Rift. And then they mention a new Dark Ether Rift. Stay alert for clues and work with the community to discover the path towards a lucrative and lethal Season 5 Reloaded Dark Ether. This perilous challenge offers players a fresh way to experience the Dark Ether and awards the opportunity to earn powerful rewards, including permanent unlocks and new secret schematics. So we got schematics called the Disciple Bottle. It spawns a friendly disciple to wreak havoc against foes. The second one is called the Grenade Bandolier. Replenish your lethal and tactical equipment over time, allowing you to regularly bombard enemies. Stash increase your stash size to 30 so you can get to looting. Now we jump into the Warzone content. So new POI Use Extend Superstore returns, and this is going to be available at launch. They provide some photos of it. We did talk about it yesterday with the trailer and all that good stuff, and these are just the different angles. They give a massive long description about all the different angles, but I feel like it's just better to provide you guys with photos and not make this video too long. But then after that, we go into the new Warzone modes, features, and public events. So the very first one right here says, break in the new Superstore POI with a dedicated Resurgence mode. This is a custom-made experience focusing on the Superstore POI, dropping 28 players into a 10-minute match with the emphasis on who can control the roof and the aisles and other choke points. And then they go on to the second mode. This one is called Supreme Resurgence, available on Rebirth Island. Supreme Resurgence is back in this mode. Rebirth Island is filled with exceptional ground loot. This includes powerful meta-inspired weapon blueprints with cool camos. There's a premium price for loadouts, so obtaining these weapons is recommended. Experience these and other changes to the Resurgence formula, including additional health for all operators. Plus, players who win their first match of Supreme Resurgence will unlock the Spoiled Beans or Spilled Beans weapon camo. So there is a weapon camo you'll be able to unlock. And then there's a new public event called the Bounty Contest for Resurgence mode. Prepare for heated battle with the Bounty Contest public event. Activates in Resurgence. When this occurs, every squad is instantly given a bounty contract to complete within the designated time. Eliminate the target to accrue kudos as well as some in-game cash. Then move on to the next squad member, progressing until you've wiped out the whole squad. With every squad sent on a bounty at once, expect fierce fighting to occur across the map. Squads going on a bounty streak should also expect to rack up some serious money at a seriously quick pace. And then the new feature, redeploy drone beacon, a field upgrade in all modes at launch. Throw out a line when you need it in using the new portable RDB field upgrade. Once deployed, it can be used by the whole squad to invade incoming dangers, seek out the new looting areas, or to reposition for a stronger attack. Now we have a new feature called Elite Contracts available for all modes mid-season. Complete Elite Contracts to earn a variety of rewards. Listed below, the Elite Contract is no easy task. The time given to complete one is reduced compared to a normal contract, providing you prove your mettle and Elite cash drop into the AO with bonus XP cash, one of the following: Foresight Killstreak, multiple redacted weapons, Specialist perk package, or an advanced UAV. New public event Recon Flyover. There is no place to hide during a Recon Flyover, so get out there and fight. When this event is activated, 2 waves of advanced UAVs highlight scan operators as red player arrows with the recon zone shown as a red circle on your minimap and fly towards them. If you're caught in this recon, you will be exposed to other players. Use the intel to reassess your plan, seeking the best ground engagement. imminent danger. Then they talk about Warzone Season 5 rank play, which is once again going to be in Resurgence, no mention of Battle Royale, and these are the rewards that you'll be able to get from that, and it's the same rules as it always has been. And then they talk about the Warzone rewards, and they say the Warzone rewards with new trackable challenges and rewards in Season 5 found in the Warzone rewards section. We have the combat expertise, acquire your loadout and get hunting, earn rewards for taking the fight to the enemy and surviving to the end. Then you have the cooperation, assemble your squad, work together to eliminate enemies and share your cash. Mobility, get out and explore the map, move fast and far to acquire the rewards in the category. And redacted, sometimes operators must make do with limited intel. Puzzle out these redacted challenges to reap the rewards. Now these are 4 challenges in each category. Reward given after completing every challenge will be a new weapon camo as a final reward in each, including iron ore for completing combat expertise, rose quartz for completing cooperation, all speed for completing mobility, and decipher for completing redacted, and they don't show the camos unfortunately. And then they talk about Warzone mobile. So here's the overview. Unified Season 5 content, everything is pretty much going to be together. Then you guys also end up getting a brand new multiplayer 6v6 map, which is going to be Meat, available at launch. And this is the photo of what Meat looks like. Verdansk gets new map updates. They said new POIs are being introduced and outposts. They bring in the landscape of Verdansk with a new, including zoo, a previously empty section of the downtown park that is now added. Then they showcase the photo of that, and then a new location called Trainwreck, weave through the aftermath of a cargo train. And these are the photos that they provide of the train, of like the location. And then there's the new construction site, battle atop of a new building being developed in downtown. Only the top 2 levels under construction are accessible by parachute or ascender. And then the next photo is called the Cliffside Base, a brutalist style military stronghold that has been built into a cliffside near dam. The interior of this POI will unlock later this season, so that's later on. And then there's a new outpost which they provide photos of. They said the best loot is found in the margins. 3 new outposts are being deployed in less populated areas near Dam North, Boneyard, and Airport. Seek these out when transitioning between bigger POIs and beware of other squads en route. And then to talk about the new modes for Warzone Mobile, you have Frontline Mode, which is limited time. Eliminated players will always respawn at their home base in the 6v6 TDM variant. Fight to gain ground and reach the score limit. Then there's Battle Royale Practice Zone. Load up a dedicated practice space where you can test your settings and with any loadout that you've already created and try out new weapon configurations on respawning targets. The practice zone is set on Rebirth Island with multiple players who cannot damage each other, who are either random or friends. You're invited to help practice together. And then they talk about an updated feature, which is the event store. Collect heavyweight badges in events this season to prove your standing as a WWE champion. You can trade in your badges at the event store for free rewards like soap, Death Helm Operator skin, play any playlist marked with an EP tag to earn event points and heavyweight badges during each weekly event. Last time we had an event like this, the rewards carried over, so I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But round 1, the Zoo event, round 2, WWE SummerSlam event, round 3, Trainwreck event, the final round part 1 event, the final round part 2 event, and then they also updated the key, provided some new operator skins and a new set of rewards that you can get through there. And this is the photo that they provided. Now, here's the general overview. So I think this is like the most important section, which is why they always leave it last. Here's the weapon details. The first weapon that we have is called the Static HV, which would be an SMG launching in the Battle Pass in Sector 6. At level 18, the Battle Pass blueprint will be at Sector 17. It says bring compact lethality to the battlefield with the small SMG, chambered in 5.7 by 28 millimeters. The weapon boasts a high rate of fire and significant ammo capacity with a base of 50 rounds in its factory magazine. Like a bite-sized LMG, the Static HV keeps on firing through even the thickest of fights. Overwhelm your opponents with a hail of fire and use Gunsmith to specialize in hipfire, tac stance, or ADS. Try different ammunition attachments and test out various muzzle and barrel combinations to squeeze out the most of this close quarter needler. Then you have the STG assault rifle. That will also be available at launch, available in Battle Pass Sector number 7. It has a total of 21 levels, and there is a Battle Pass blueprint available in Sector 19. It says the rifle that heralded the age of assault rifle as a global standard, fully automatic and chambered in 7.92 by 33 millimeters. This is the hard-hitting primary weapon. That power results in a signature recoil pattern that, though noticeably, is easy to control for accurate fire. The weapon's high-quality iron sights potentially free up an extra attachment slot if you forgo an optic. Fine-tune your playstyle in the Gunsmith with attachments like a 60-round mag, the recoil-reducing Jack BFB aftermarket part. However you build it to powerful base ensures you'll come out with a reliable weapon. And then there's the Spear melee weapon, available in the mid-season through the Battle Pass sector unlock and challenges. Fight like the ancients with a throwable spear built for the demands of modern combat. 3 spears are provided at each spawn. They throw fast and straight with a reticle provided to account for various distances. Thrown spears can be retrieved from the environment, and at least one should be kept for weapons rapid piercing strikes in close quarters. The next weapon is called the Torque 35, listed under a launcher available in mid-season weekly challenges, a total of 6 levels, but this is basically the compound bow. Wield a compound bow with 20 retrievable arrows, a red dot sight for accurate shots on target, and a weapon inspect animation that shouldn't be missed. The bow's excellent handling always allows quick follow-up shots and close quarter fights, the option to fire off the hip, keep you light on your feet, pull back for longer to increase the strength and velocity of each shot, and get creative with an array of ammunition options, including arrowheads equipped with thermite, explosive, and gas cartridges. Both the spear and the Torque 35 can pin enemies against the wall, so stick your insertion points accordingly. And then they talk about there's 6 new aftermarket parts coming in, so these are going to be available at launch. They provide photos of them. It says Warzone Mobile is also connected to this, and these are the photos. You have the Jack wide mouth barrel for the Moors, which basically turns into the blunderbuss. Then you have the Jack Death March for the Bout 27. You have the Jack Slash various underbarrels and the Jack Protein Raw MG. And these are all the descriptions from. The Jack wide mouth is crafted to accommodate magnetic ball bearings that shatter upon firing. Jack Slash, compatible with many weapons with the underbarrel categories. This underbarrel vertical grip doubles as a combat knife, replacing your melee attack with a lethal slash. And then we have the Jack Protein, which I called Protein earlier, but is for the Raw MG. This conversion kit turns the Raw into a heavy, adaptable prototype weapon with a telescoping barrel that can be toggled between full auto and semi-auto rifle. Then you have the Jack Cataclysm, available for the RPK LMG Command the Battle Rifle with this 50 cal conversion kit for the RPK, slow yet powerful with a high capacity drum mag. This kit is your enemy's nightmare. Then you have the Jack Devastators for the Reclaimer 18 shotgun, dual wield Reclaimer 18 shotguns, so the ones that we talked about before, become a mobile artillery barrage with this aftermarket part. Accuracy and recoil control are minimal, and destruction is maximized. Then we have the Jack Death March, compatibility the Bout 27 AR. This aftermarket part replaces standard ammo with high voltage power cells and the barrel with a photonic scatter barrel. Fire a spread of lethal laser blasts that take down enemies short range. But anyways, going on to the next thing that we have, this is actually the Black Cell and Battle Pass photos. I'm going to be making a separate dedicated video where I talk about these, but here are the photos that we have of that. This is what the Black Cell operator is going to look like, and then this is what the Battle Pass will set and be like. But I'm going to make an entire separate video because there's just so much information in regards to that. But that's all that I have for you guys here in today's video. If you found it informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see here on the channel. This has been Boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll see you guys again. Peace.